I recently heard that only 1% of the population takes the time to set goals. And yet statistics tell us if we'll write out our goals, we are 33% more likely to accomplish those goals. I want to encourage you today to stop, to visualize, to pray, and take time to set some new goals for this year. Often we think about career when we think about goals, but I want to give you 5 different areas of your life today that I'd love for you to take some time and come up to 1 to 3 goals that you write out for those different areas. The first is faith and spirituality. If that's a goal for you this year to grow in your faith and your relationship with God, you could make a goal to spend more time reading the Bible. Maybe set a 15-minute window that you're going to start your day with spending time in the Word. It could be more time in prayer, could be joining a Bible study, it could be attending church more regularly. Whatever it is, try and come up with some areas that you can grow in your spiritual faith this year. Second is family and relationships. Often the people that are closest to us, we kind of take for granted, and sometimes we don't set goals of how we can make those relationships richer. So take some time, set some goals. I was recently visiting my mom and dad, and they were telling me about how they went through a couple of months where they tried to do something new every week. I loved that. They did new adventures of taking picnics, going to the shore, taking dance classes, whatever it might be. Try to come up with some ways that you can enrich your relationships this year. Third is financial work. This is an area we often focus on for goals, but what are some ways you can build wealth this year? Maybe it's getting out of debt, or maybe it's transitioning into a new job. So there's some goals you need to set financially for that. Fourth is free time, vacations. Maybe you want to start a new hobby this year, or maybe there's a place that you want to visit that you've never gone to before. Take some time, write it out. And finally, health and fitness. This is often a goal for us, but I think it's really important that we work on subcategories within our goals. If we just say our goal is to be healthier, that's hard to measure. So it's important to put subcategories in there. For me, working out more is a goal this year, so I'm deciding that I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week as a minimum. I'm also being more diligent about walking my dog every day. Little things like that that we set as goals that are achievable, that we can go after and feel that sense of success that we've actually accomplished them. When we're setting goals, there's some guidelines that will help us to really accomplish those goals. You've probably heard of SMART goals, which basically it stands for be specific with our goals, make sure that they're measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. We want to make sure that we're able to measure if we're making progress in our goals as we look back. I think that's what propels us to continue to be disciplined when we can look and see that we have actually made forward progress in what we're desiring to achieve. I was inspired on this topic through a Dr. Axe podcast, and something he said really struck me. He talked about when you're setting goals, not to tell everyone about your goal. And the reason behind that is there's something that happens in our minds when we tell everyone. It's like we have accomplished the goal. And so it's really important that instead of telling everyone, we select a few people that are going to help hold us accountable. I hope 2024 is your best year yet. And I hope that these few tips will help you as you sit down, write out those goals, and that together in 2, 4, 6 months from now, we're going to see that we're achieving those goals and we're making a difference. Have a fantastic day.